Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Savon Rebel.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Ready? 10 to 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. 5 years. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Man in motion here.
Dragon 60. Buffalo Cougar 19. Check mash. Check mash.
Throwing it again here. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Stack. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here we go, here we go. Shot. Right 80, 11 MT, 11 MT. Shot.
Throws first play going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Now Knight. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Gun. Shot. 11. They can. Shot.
Throwing now on third and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
12. Shot.
Burrow on first down. Called in left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Here we go.
That's Knight on the carry. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Place hot. 12.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Good set. Wide 80.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Gun.
Looking to throw. Burrow. The screen pass falls incomplete. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Play action now. Burrow. Headed out right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
11, Thomas. Stop.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards.
There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Left thing, 19.
Motion man left is Lamb. Back to work after throwing the pick. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
18, 5 in. 70, field the wolf. Go.
He'll look to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's good.
That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal. 8 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Looking quickly here.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Mustang nice. Buffalo 8. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Side. 12, 12, 12. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for us. Steelers. First down.
180.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 1, ready?
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, take.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11. Right 80. Behind.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he missed it. It's no good. And we do not get a 3rd field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
We'll go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down now, ball at the 33.
60 average, 18, 79 gross.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Crack all 80. 3. 7 Pirates. Check. 18 Rattler.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the edge of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. Hurt. 19 tight.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
60 Eagles. Cut 19. Warriors 70.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Irving reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. On first down, here's Burrow. He's trying to push the field. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Burrow to the air now. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air again, it's Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what will be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
The longer I do this, Kate, and certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On one, right?
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
11 empty. Here we go, here we go. Behind. 180. 11 empty. Behind.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
A gain of 1 brings up
11, 11, 11. Behind.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
180. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Behind.
Burrow on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
11, 11, 11, 11.
2nd down, looking for options. Catch made. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
11, Thomas.
On the ground, this is Knight. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Steelers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Steelers 12. Joshua Party to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
Steelers 12. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
One, ready?
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right top.
Burrow on the play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Hold on, hold on. We've got an injured player here. Let's hope this is nothing serious, because that is Joe Burrow who's being helped by the training staff. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now.
Here's the backup. 1st throw. It is caught left side. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Running is nice. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. All set to go now from the 35. To throw here on 1st down. He's got the hook up. Lambert Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
So this one flies out. No return from him, and they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. His running back hauls it in deep right. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
We've set it downs from 37. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Working quickly here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Lightning, 18, 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Hawk 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 5 years. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
He's going to throw this one. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21.
Brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They send a man in motion.
19.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Back, go, check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Dante Kent. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Late in the game, Brock the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Okay, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard, and all of a sudden now you're defending the lead.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2.
Point conversion.
70 range, 70 range. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Go.
They're throwing it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
Their
down.
own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Lightning 18. Warriors 70. Go.
Back to work they go after the interception. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Third down from the gun. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast. They are throwing it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 31, Steelers 27. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to pass on first and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Right now, boys.
Throwing again on second and 10. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
3rd and 7.
Cardinal.
Here he is to throw. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Go.
He'll look to throw it. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
For the Bengals.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. Now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Now is Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Got to make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Right back to Chase. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3.
Third and long for him here. And that's to win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime.
Got it. Ready?
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on fourth down.
Red. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
You're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
40, 70. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They go play action on first down. Cut out left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7, 18. Pioneer.
He's dropping back to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
18 Rattler, 18 Rat, 70 Rangers, 50, 19 Lions, Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sticking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
All right, they're thinking a field goal isn't going to cut it. The offense is staying out there on 4th down.
60.
And they don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
Okay, not a game winner, but it's a start. And now the pressure clearly swings to your defense as you're now a stop away from winning this game.
Without a doubt, Brock, the most important possession of the game about to begin as the kick is away. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On one, ready?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80.
Now it's his turn in overtime. And the defense seals it with a big-time interception. Will get it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception in return. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game.